Welcome to Travel Tracker Routing. This video will show you how to move students from one stop to another. I'm going to start on the Routes tab, and I'm going to open up bus number 1 and do an edit here so that we can look at some samples of moving students. I'm going to open up trip number 1, the morning trip, and one of the most helpful things that you can do when looking at student assignments to a route is to go to the Operations tab and show student assignments. Now this only works when you're actually opened up and editing a route. So I'm going to show the student assignments, and as I zoom in you can see how helpful this is. You can see that each student assignment has a line drawing it to the stop that they are currently assigned to. So when I look at this I can see a couple potential issues. One is this student, I'm going to zoom in so we can see this student. This A Cornish is at a stop way over here, and so I want to actually adjust that. So in order to do this, you're going to start with the stop that the student is currently assigned to. In this case, A Cornish is assigned to number 2, 4 Althea's Way. So we're just going to simply click on the stop that the student is currently assigned to, and we'll click on the students that are assigned, and this actually opens up that stop on the left-hand panel. And we can simply go to the Students sub-tab at the bottom to see the students that are assigned. So Adele Cornish, we want to move her, and actually I'm going to scroll up and look. We actually want to move her to number 6, 3 Park Lane here. So we're going to choose the student here, and this new icon appears that allows you to move students from one stop to another. Now this, if there were more students here, you can check more than one if you want to move several students at a time. So we'll click on this icon, and we just drop down to choose the new stop that we want this person to go to. So we're going to go to 3 Park Lane, number 6, and click Move. Okay, and once this is adjusted, you'll now notice that A Cornish is now assigned to this stop. Very handy when you're making adjustments on the routes. So let's look at, again, another example. So we can see this. So let's look at another example. We can see this E. Davy is all the way over here and is crossing a bigger road here, and we may want to create a new stop here. So let's do that in this case, and then we'll move this student to the new stop. So to create the new stop, you're just going to make sure you're scrolled all the way up so that you're on the lower plus, not this plus at the top, but the one for the trip that allows us to add new trip stops. So we're going to click on that, and in this case we'll just go ahead and create a stop on the map. There's a check mark here where we can do that, so you simply turn that on, and then when you click on the map it will create a stop there. So let's say we're going to create that maybe right here. And notice that this is 32 Graythorn Lane. I may need to zoom in and make sure that works. So we're going to choose that. And now one thing you'll want to notice when you add a new stop, by default it's going to add it at the bottom of the list. And we can either determine what trip stop that needs to be by looking at the map, or we can simply move it above. It definitely needs to be above the last stop, which is the school. So we're going to at least move this up maybe to stop 13 so that it's not the last one on the school. Now you can also move that around later if you want to. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. So this is 32 Graythorn Lane. And then we're going to go back and look at the student assignments for this. So when we look at this on the map, and I'm going to actually, sometimes the show student assignments get turned off, so you can just simply turn that back on. So I want to move this student over here. So I'm actually going to go in, remember, to the stop that the student is currently assigned to. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click on the 3 students. Again, go to the student sub-tab, and I'm going to go to Eloise Davy here. And again, use this icon to move the student to another stop. And this will be 32 Graythorn Road, and simply click Move. And then of course you always can just double check on the map, and you can see now that this student is assigned here. So very simple to do and very handy tool. Thank you very much.